YouTube. Today on the Naughty Librarian, I'm bringing you another book haul. A lot of new releases came out, things I've pre-ordered, things I got from the publisher. I'm excited, let's go. First things first, I got not one but two packages from the publisher. I figured I'd unbox them. I'm pretty excited. For this one, I got Spin by Robert Charles Wilson. This was sent to me by Tor. I believe this is an older book that they're just starting to republish now, like it's been out of print. So that seems really cool. I remember, I don't remember what this is about. I thought I did and I don't. Let me see. It's actually really a cool concept. It's, so it starts off with these kids who are like 12 or something, and they're outside and they're like, oh wow, the stars are pretty, and then poof, they all go out. And they're like, what now? So basically, it's a big alien machine thing, and it's put the Earth in a bubble. And so all of the stars are gone. It's just a flat black sky. And somehow the Earth is just encased in this bubble. And it's spinning at one time, but everything in the universe outside of the Earth bubble is spinning at like 1,000 times faster. So put that into perspective. You know, the sun is a star, and now the sun is supposed to explode in 40 years because everything in the universe is going 1,000 times faster than Earth. So they're like, well, shit, that's a problem. So time has gone by, and these kids have grown up, and they're trying to avert the apocalypse. I don't know, Earth got real strange real quick, basically, and I'm like interested in it. I don't know when this originally came out. Let's check the original publication date. I think this was early 90s? We'll find out. Oh, no, never mind. It's 2005. I mean, it's an older book, but I'm interested in it. It seems really fun. It's definitely, things are going to get crazy really quick, and how the world changes when you know it's going to end in 40 years. So there's all kinds of stuff going on, and I'm really excited they sent this to me. Thank you so much. I think it's definitely worth picking up, and it actually was the winner of the Hugo Award, so people like this. I'm excited. Thank you so much, Tor. Next up, I got Winter's Orbit! Yes! This is also from Tor. Thank you so much. I am super pumped about this one. This is by Everina Maxwell, and oh, I'm so happy. It's the art. Comes out in February 2021. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna read you the blurb, because when this was described to me, and I was like, I want that right now. Please give me the art, please. It was just like beautiful. So this is Ancillary Justice meets Red, White, and Royal Blue in Everina Maxwell's gut-wrenching and romantic debut, made wildly popular online and now available for the first time in print. So I guess this was like an online story first. I didn't know that, but I love that idea. I am such a fan of Red, White, and Royal Blue. It was like one of my favorite books of 2019. I love it intensely. And then this one comes out and they're like, oh yeah, make it sci-fi. And I was like, yes, please. So basically the welfare of a galactic empire rests in the slippery hands of the empire's least favorite grandson and a widower accused of murder. Their successful marriage will align conflicting worlds. Their failure will be the end of the empire. I'm so into this. Oh my goodness. I'm so into this. Okay, sci-fi, Red, White, and Royal Blue. For those of you who are not aware of what Red, White, and Royal Blue is, it is a rom-com, and it is between the first son of the United States and one of the princes of England. So it's a LGBTQ romance between leadership of two different world factions, and then they get together and adorable hijinks ensue. So that, but like in space, and I'm into it. I'm so excited for this one. Thank you so much, Tor, for sending me this. Speaking about space adventures, I went ahead and got the next 3 books in the Murderbot series. They're all novellas, and you can just read them really quickly. But I really liked the first one, All Systems Red. Loved it. And I will have a review on that. I don't know. I haven't filmed the review yet when I am filming this book haul, so it'll be available sometime. But I liked it. Spoiler alert. And I got the next 3 books of the series, so that is Artificial Condition, and Rogue Protocol, and Exit Strategy. So all 3 of these books, I think it's book 2, 3, and 4. I was like, why not? Let's see what adventures Murderbot is going to get into. Basically, I think the name Murderbot should tell you a lot about the series. We're following a Murderbot. It's basically a like protection robot, android kind of hybridy thing. And it's weird because you relate on like a human level to Murderbot so hard, and Murderbot is a Murderbot, not human at all, but like strangely really relatable. So going off in space adventures, getting into scraps and scrapes and all kinds of stuff. So yes, I'm going to read more Murderbot stuff. I'm excited about it. Also, oh my goodness, I actually won a Goodreads giveaway. I never win them. And I won one. Yay! I'm so excited. It's from a book I really wanted, which is In a Holidaze by Christina Lauren. So excited for this one. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, like the movie Groundhog Day, but Christmas. So there's this girl named Malin, and she just keeps dying every day and starting the day again, but with Christmas, and she has to figure out what's going on and how to fix this. It's Malin trying to figure out her life and what's gonna make her truly happy, but set to, you know, a fun Christmas soundtrack, and also murder or death every day, horrible, violent deaths, only to wake up and repeat the same holiday over and over again. So I think it's going to be a really interesting take on a rom-com and a Christmas story. I'm into it. I'm really excited for this one. I also recently picked up From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am a sucker for Jennifer Armentrout books. I love them. They're always like pulpy and campy, and she writes a lot of YA stories that I'm like trash for. I love them. I know like they're just like campy and pulpy and like ridiculous, but I love them. And that's like her YA catalog, but she also does write adult books as well. And this is like an adult fantasy story, and it's very thick, thicker than I thought it was going to be. And I was like, why haven't I read this? I have like read everything by Jennifer Armentrout, like everything. I need to get into this series. I believe the second book of the series has already come out, so I am behind. I was sleeping on this. I'm sorry, but I finally got it. This is, you know, it's a fantasy romance. We have Poppy, a very chosen one. She's a maiden who's supposed to ascend and be chosen by the gods or something. And she's just like, so like I hear you, but like I don't want to do that. And then you have Hawk, who is one of her like honor guard protecting her. He's basically there to make sure she ascends, and I think he's kind of disillusioned with the system as well. And I bet they're just gonna bang the bejesus out of each other as well. And then also there's like this other kingdom that was like godforsaken, and then like they're coming back with violence and they're gonna take over shit, and like Poppy's like, oh no, like we can't have that. So she has a lot on her plate. So yeah, it's Jennifer Armentrout. It's gonna be pulpy and campy and delightful and a fantasy romance, and I'm excited for it. It's definitely a grown-up book. I'm gonna read the shit out of this. Like I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not. Like I'm gonna like dive into this and just have a ball. I also just got a copy of Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. And this had just been on my radar for quite a while, and I finally was just like, okay, I'm gonna get this book. So I went to a local indie bookstore and I bought it. I felt really good about it because I want to support local indies as well. It's just hard in the time of COVID because going outside is now dangerous. But I did it, guys. I did it. I'm happy about that. So I'm just gonna read you like the little blurb here that kind of explains what the series is going to be about. And it's book 1 of the Between Earth and Sky trilogy, inspired by the civilizations of pre-Columbian Americas and woven into the tale of celestial prophecies, political intrigue, and forbidden magic. Like, doesn't that sound good? It sounds so good. So it has pre-Columbian era Americas, so the natives of that time period, and kind of that kind of mythology and gods. And I think there is a dark god coming back, and they're just like, oh no. So things are gonna go awry. I'm so into this. I love the concept, the cover, gorgeous. I'm really excited for this one. I haven't looked up reviews on purpose because I don't want to be spoiled, which is weird because I love spoilers, but I don't want to know what other people think. I want to form my own opinions. So I am excited for it. This looks so dope. Last up, I pre-ordered this quite a while ago, which is Ready Player 2 by Ernest Cline. This is the sequel to Ready Player 1. I read that many years ago. I think probably 5 years ago I read that. And I obviously loved it. It was really good. And then the movie came out, which is not really like the book a lot. But anyway, I like the book better than the movie. And then now we have Ready Player 2. What's gonna happen? Like, the end of book 1 was very, like, it's decisive. You know how it ends, and there's no question about how it ended. But, like, how does the world go on after that? There's, like, a big question. So there is a lot of, like, ground that can be covered. The basic thing here, I mean, it's a movie already, so, like, the plot is out there. We're following a kid. His name is Wade Watts, and he won this video game contest, essentially. The maker of, like, the virtual reality world that exists in this universe that everyone uses for everything from doing business to they're running their lives and everything. They do everything in virtual reality. The real world is a little bit of a shithole nowadays. And the creator of that system, he hid like an Easter egg in the game or the virtual world, and the person who finds it gets to inherit the company, which is just ridiculous. But Wade Watts wins, and he's like a kid, and he wants to make the world a better place. There's a lot of things that went down before he won the game. And mind you, this is a kid who has never run a company before. He won a video game, and now he owns the Oasis, which is like the virtual reality world. How does that work? Like, there is a lot of questions here that can be answered. So I'm definitely intrigued by it, because the ending, while hopeful and cool, it's just a mess. It's like, what is this kid gonna fucking do? Like, he doesn't know anything. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. I'm really excited about it. I heard it was coming out and pre-ordered it immediately. Didn't need to know anything what it was about. I was gonna read it. Like, it's just happening. Alright, so those are just a few new books I picked up recently. Again, thank you to Tor Books for sending me those. I really like it. One of them is an older book that's coming back into print, which sounds just crazy, wild, and nuts spin. Oh my goodness, that seems like it's just gonna be a banana hammock, and I'm into it. And then you have Winter's Orbit, which is like sci-fi rom-com maybe, and I'm like living for it. I'm so excited for both of those books. Thank you so much for sending them to me. Let me know in the comment down below, have you picked up any of these books recently? Are you excited about any of them? Or how did you feel about the end of Ready Player 1? Like, a lot of people have read that book. Isn't it kind of a mess when you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!